That's what I do now.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Yana. I live in Canada, and we are online business mentors, and we help people globally to set up their online business in the online space. So today I have a special guest, Rina from Hawaii. Woo! I love Hawaii. One of our Yeah, I get a chance to talk to her. I haven't met you before, like in person. Some of the people we see at a convention and everything, but not you. I didn't say, oh, are you mute?
Oh,
Okay, hold on. So yes, okay. So for my followers, people that might not know you, can you please introduce yourself a little bit and give us a little bit about your background, profession, and all that, and then we go from there. Okay.
yes. I feel like we did. Did we meet in California before?
California,
Karaoke.
San Diego, San Diego. Oh, karaoke. Yes. Oh my God. There's too many people. Like I
Too
was like,
many people. Yes. Yes.
I know.
Aloha. Aloha.
Aloha. Yes, I remember. Okay.
Aloha. Apologies for my voice. I lost my
Oh.
voice yesterday for some reason. I was coming down with something. I didn't
Oh.
want to cancel this because it's a commitment, and I feel like
I
you can
know.
still hear me. You said you can hear me, so it's good. It's all good. I am a Navy veteran. I was born in the Philippines, now living in Hawaii. I
Hmm.
have two boys, and I am a full time registered nurse, and of course, digital business owner because this business will retire me before I turn 50.
Yay! I know. That's awesome. So you still working full time, right? Right.
Yes.
And when was it? How long ago was it that you start this online business?
I started late 2023, but I didn't get so serious until last year.
Okay, yeah. You treated it as a hobby at first, and then you take it seriously. Yeah, I know. Well, that's wonderful. That's what is it? 23, so about 2.5 years,
2
maybe.
years, yep.
Yeah, cool. So I wanted to ask you, like, with this, actually, you're registered nurse. Like, it's a really tough job. Like, I feel like, and full time, right? You're
Mhm.
you're working full time, and you run your own business online on the side. I wanted to ask, how do you manage, like, the time wise, like, working full time, and do you have like different shifts? Like, sometimes that you guys have late shifts or no?
So, because of this business, I have come to realize, I was like, yes, I was making all the money from working shifts because I have night shift differential, I have
Mhm.
weekends and holidays. The money was good. But then I come to realize, I was missing out on dinners when I'm
Yeah.
working, and I'm missing out on my weekends. So I am blessed to have found a job in September. So
Mm.
it was hard to find a job at that time for federal because I worked for the federal, and
Yeah.
there was a budget problem and all that. But for some reason, I got an offering for a job to work Mondays to Friday, which I now love because I work in an
Mm.
office now. So it's in a clinic. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Good.
don't work
Good. Good.
shifts anymore. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Good. Oh my God. I was thinking, like, how do you do, different shifts and then do this on the side? Like, oh my God.
Yeah. So, yeah, doing this business is all about time management, right? And I call it pockets of time. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but I find pockets of time. I was talking about this a while ago during our meeting. I do it
Mm.
in the morning after my morning routine for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then when I get to work, I still have like 30 minutes before my shift. So instead of me scrolling on Facebook, I'm working on Facebook answering inquiries instead of watching people's videos.
Yeah.
And
Instead of
then
wasting time,
yeah,
like,
during my
you
lunch
know.
break, that's when I do my go live, and some again business like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of go
Yeah.
live done. And
Yeah.
of course, nighttime before I go to bed, maybe like
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes or an hour, whatever, however I feel. So
Yeah.
it's finding your pockets of time.
And the fact that this business is so flexible, like that helps a lot. Like there's no pressure, there's no limit or target or something that you have to reach, at certain time. So it not too much pressure, and that helps, especially for someone who works full time already. You're busy, and then that's
Mhm.
why, that's how it works. That's why we tell people you don't have to quit your job. Nobody's asking you to quit your job in order to start this online business, because it's so doable. And it's the training is available for you forever. Like, you can watch one video 10 times. It doesn't go away. Some courses on online, you do it once and that's it gone. I'm
Yeah.
like, what happened? I didn't understand everything. I will, watch it again. But yeah, our program, like, it's for life. You have it available and everything. And the fact that, like we mentioned, there's no limit or target. You can do it anytime in a day that you're free. You have free time.
Yes.
That's
And you can just
amazing,
use
though.
your phone. You can use your
Yeah.
phone because everybody now
Oh
is
yeah.
we just use our phone. So
Yeah, and from anywhere. You don't have to be exactly. And the other thing, the automated system that it works on the background, that even when you're working, you're doing you're being nursed, it's still, that your business is working in the background and generating income. That's amazing feeling. I don't know why people, that's one of the best thing about this business, that you can spend time with your family, you can do whatever you have to do,
mhm.
you do your own job, and this thing is working, and never stops. It's awesome.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, so yeah, next question I have for you. So what was it? What made you decide and made that, like, final decision? What happened? Like, what
Yeah.
was it that you
So,
thought that you need this online business?
well, in the beginning, I was actually not looking for anything. Eh, Again, I really feel like this was like a divine intervention. Long story short, basically, I saw an ad on Facebook,
Hmm.
Coach Franco's ad. I
Yeah.
thought I knew him, like I was like, I wasn't looking for anything. And these were the moments when I actually wasn't following a lot of people on social media because my parents
Hmm.
just died back to back. So I unfollowed
Oh.
everybody. So I wasn't like active, sort of active on Facebook. So imagine my scrolling before was just like one swipe. I was done
I
for the
know.
day. But
Yeah.
for some reason, I saw his app and that's how it started. And the more that I read the emails that we get, the automatic emails, because it's automatic,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I read them, all of them. And so the more that I read those emails, the more I realized I was like, I knew I needed time. I wanted time because I lost time with my parents, but I didn't know
Yeah.
how. All I knew was like
Mhm.
work, work, work. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't want to do another nurse job. I'm like, I don't want to work another shift. So I'm like, I have enough. 40 hours for me is enough for 1 week. So I was like, so that's when I realized I was like, I needed this. So I came in
Mhm.
for time. But then after that, I was like, oh, I also need money. I was like, I cannot quit my job.
Yeah.
So
I know.
that's when I was like, oh, I really needed this business because, like Evie said it all, it's flexible and then automatic. But mind you, I was very, very skeptical. It took a while
Mhm.
for me to start this business. It really took a
Right.
while.
So that was one of my, next questions. So you were skeptical. You were one of those. I was skeptical too, and I asked so many questions. I think my mentor was like this close to give up. It's like, okay, forget it. I was I was just keep asking questions. So you were one of those too. And what happened? What happened that that
What
you
made me
started
say,
trusting,
yeah.
and yeah.
So, as a skeptical people, what I did was I followed Coach Franco. I was so naive
Hmm.
with with social media. I was watching his go lives. I stalked him on Facebook. I was like,
Oh
is
yeah.
this a real person? I would watch his post and everybody else. I watched the mastermind many times. So as I was doing that, being skeptical, I was waiting for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Because all of us always looking for the perfect
We
moment.
are
Like, I'll
waiting
do
for
it
the right
when,
time.
yeah. But
Yeah.
when I was doing that, things were happening in my life. Two main
Mm.
things happened in my life before I said yes. First one was there was a suspected shooter on base. So I work in a military base.
Oh my
You know
God.
how it is here in the US, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was working that shift one afternoon. I knew it was a weekend, either Saturday or a Sunday, but I know it was a weekend. Like, we thought it was a drill, but it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
real one. We all got
Oh
the
my
text.
God.
They're like, a suspected shooter on base. You gotta hide. So we did. We were locked in a room. Imagine a break room that is so small, like very tiny, just a table and a fridge and chairs.
Oh
We
my
were
God.
locked in the room for 4 hours. So that was my first sign. Okay, first warning. All
Yeah.
right, you would think
Yeah.
I would go out and like, oh, I almost died. I could have died that day. I
Yeah.
still didn't because I was still skeptical. I'm like, well, I'm still alive. That's what I said. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm still alive, so maybe it's not my time yet. I was
Yeah.
so stupid. I don't know if you can say that word. So I was like, huh? I was like, you would think really for sure. Like now that I
Yeah.
think about it, I'm like, but I was shocked. I didn't go to work for like 2 days after that because I
Yeah.
didn't realize it after. I just realized it after. I'm like, I could have died that day because all our doors are glass. He
Yeah.
could
That's
he
trauma.
could have,
Yeah.
yeah, he could have potentially came in and shot all
Oh
of
my
us. Like, it's easy. But no, that didn't work for me. I was so
God.
stubborn.
Oh,
So
good. Thank God. Oh my
so
God.
the same month, okay? The same month. I still can remember all the details. We were going home from a staycation. It was my son's birthday weekend. We
Mm.
got a phone call. I still remember where we were at that time when we got the phone call. Someone called us and said, so and so died. It's our dear friend. It's
My
our
God.
he God bless his soul. He was our neighbor, and he was a good friend. He was like our best neighbor ever in our entire lives, and he just turned 50 that year.
Oh my gosh.
And
Young.
so
Still so
that
young.
was so the short answer. That was the reason. That was the moment. I was like, I'm in my 40s. I was in my 40s at that. Well, I was in my 40s at that time. I was like, I'm not that far from 50. I was like, I'm within the range, 40 to 50. I was like, what if? I'm like, I could, and you would think my
Yeah.
parents' death would have made me
Yeah.
think of all this, right? But I was like, I could, I could potentially die at any time. I was like, what am I
Yeah.
waiting for? I'm like, for
Mm-hmm.
another thing to happen. I was like, nope. So that's when I said yes. Sorry, it's a long
Yeah.
story, but
No,
yeah.
no, it's okay. No, it's good. Oh, thank you for sharing. Actually, it was, it is kind of scary. You see, and yes, you're right. Any day, anything can happen to any of us, any age. It doesn't matter what age. And yeah, these days I hear a lot about, young people, like middle age, not like too old or whatever, have all kinds of problems and they're just passing away. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm almost mid 40 at this point, and I'm like, okay, I'm close to, I'm closer. So it's just, so let's do something because time passing us by, like no matter what, if you do anything, still the time goes by. If you don't do anything, still goes by, you know. So that's just a matter of like later on, you feel like you missed out or you're proud of yourself for doing something, right?
Mhm.
And I know, death is one of the biggest motivation in life, seriously, to
Isn't
start
isn't
anything
that
new.
ironic? Isn't
Yeah,
that
oh
ironic,
my
right?
God. Mm. So, wow. Oh, well, when you started again with the full-time job and everything, how was the training? Like, I want to see if you had any challenges with setting up the business and everything. Yes, and if you had any, How did you overcome them?
Yep. Hold on a second. My AirPod just died. Hold on. Can
Uh,
you still hear me? Okay.
yeah, yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
So I just want to write on my page. Amy from Canada just said, "Hello, beautiful ladies watching from Toronto," and then I have
Aw,
my Go Live best friend Jackie from Las Vegas, Nevada. Viva Las Vegas! All right, thank you, thank
yeah,
you. Whoever's watching, let us know where you're watching us from. Thank you. So
yes.
yeah, the training, like you said a while ago, it's video based training and they're all recorded so you can go anytime. To tell you honestly, my funny story is that I started it way like in November, right? So I was like,
Mm.
I'll wait till January to do it
Oh,
because it was holiday.
I know.
But procrastination at its best. But no,
Yes.
but to be serious, being serious about it, it's all recorded and
Mm-hmm.
it's all video based. And I always say this, it is made so simple
Mm-hmm.
to where it's actually a great one because you know when you work in healthcare you want to explain to patients at the
Yeah.
level of a fifth grader, not as a an insult, but in that way people can understand it. That's
Yeah.
how this training is. It's for
Yes.
beginners, like way below beginners, because I am not tech savvy, to tell you
Mm-hmm.
honestly. All I know
Most
is
of us, same. Yeah.
electronic medical record. I know how to text, I know how to do Facebook, but when you tell me to set up my phone, husband, I
I
call my
know.
husband.
Me too.
You tell
Me
me to set
too.
up my monitors, husband. I'm like, I
Husband.
don't know. So that training, those trainings are made for all of us who do not know
Mm.
anything. I didn't even know how to make videos. To tell you honestly, I didn't know how to make videos. I thought you had to be professional to do those videos. I was like,
Me
huh? I
too.
was
I thought we have to get like we have to spend money on some kind of a software for editing and all that. And I was panicking at the beginning. I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? I don't know any of this, you know? And then like when I first started, like my mentor was talking about like domain and all that. Like I was scared. I was like, what is domain? Like, how am I gonna set up my business? But once you start your training, like it's so exactly like Rena said, it's for people that have no experience whatsoever. They're not tech savvy. They don't know the basic. Like, it starts from zero, zero,
like,
zero, zero. Like where
yep,
to click, like this. For people that they have trouble, you know. And there are a lot of people in our community that they had trouble even like checking their emails before. They
yes,
didn't know how to use the. Now they're pro. They're making
yes,
money, and that's it. They're like all over the place with their cell phone and doing all kinds of fancy stuff. Whoa,
no.
you know.
And that's
So
why it's amazing. And I want to add too, for the
yeah,
people who are watching, it is actually multi-language. I forgot how many languages, but it's more
mm.
than 40, 50 languages in
Oh
there.
yeah, and
And
they're
it's
working on it. There's gonna be more and more. Yeah.
yeah, and it's got a
Yeah.
closed caption. The video even speaks the language. It's
Mhm.
amazing. I was like, huh? I was like, oh, a Caucasian person could be speaking your language. I was like, that's I'm like, whoa, that's weird.
I
But
know.
honestly, amazing. And you know what?
Yeah.
We didn't have to pay for that system. It came with the package,
Yeah.
any updates, any upgrade. We don't have to pay
Mm-hmm.
for anything. We have a very generous founders. They
Mm-hmm.
spent millions in this system. Did they ask for us to pay for anything? Nope. It's
No.
from their generosity. It's from their kind hearts. So that's what who they are actually. But yeah,
Yes.
I love the training system, and the good thing about that is you can pause, you can rewind, you can move forward. If you need to go back,
Exactly.
you go back in there, and it's always
Yeah.
updated. And they're
Mm-hmm.
updated, they're made by volunteers. Okay,
Yeah.
they were not paid to do it, they were doing it in the kindness of their hearts. And that's what I love.
Exactly.
Sorry, I keep talking. That's what I love about
No,
our
it's okay.
community. We all
Yeah.
help.
because they care. They contribute to the community. Like Tina, our coaches, Franco, Tina, even Tanvir. I had an interview not long ago with him. Like, you see it in their training. Sometimes Tanvir comes and so, oh, you should do this, do this. I'm like, oh, okay. They run everything. They help and they contribute to the community. And the fact that our online community, which is over 270, I think that's about 270,000 people right now, which is amazing. The growth is unbelievable. Um, our community very supportive, and like everybody wants everybody succeed. Nobody's stabbing each other in the back or anything like that, because we all rise together. If I rise, my mentor rise, my mentee rise, everybody rise together, right? So nobody's, there's no bad heart. Everybody's so kind, and that was something that I never experienced before. I
Mm-hmm.
never seen anything like this in corporate. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, at all, not even close. It's
No, they're all
always
about money.
competition. Yeah, it's always competition. It's always bringing somebody down to I was so tired of it. The whole politics, everything. It feels like, you know, but this online community, I feel like I've never thought, I've never imagined that in a million years I meet or talk to somebody from Hawaii, for example, or
Same.
UK, or,
Yep.
like it, it's so refreshing. And it's just that I feel like my I was in a bubble and now my world got expanded. You know what I mean? Exactly. So I feel like most of us, we feel that this way. And
Mm-hmm.
this is the thing that I never expected. I didn't expect it. I thought, okay, I have a mentor and a coach and that's it. But
Yeah.
wow, there's so many people that you connect with, and it's amazing. So if you
I
haven't noticed, we love this online business. We can't stop talking about it. Seriously. So
do.
okay, I'm gonna your voice, you can't even talk, and I'm not gonna bug you too much. Go to the last question. For those that they're watching us, they're following us, they are interested in starting something online, and they want to make something, make money on the side, but they're scared and skeptical and they think everything is a scam. What is your message to them?
I have so many to tell you honestly. But one of the phrases that got me during our training, from our training itself, nothing changes if nothing
Nothing
changes.
changes.
You cannot, what does it say? Um, the car won't move if you
Hmm,
don't start it. You want
yeah.
to go to a destination, how do you get there? If you want to go to one place, how do you get there? You got to
Mhm.
start the car, you have to start the engine. And then the other message I have, since we talk about life and time in this world, do you know where the richest place on earth is? You probably heard this before. Have you heard this before?
No.
Do you
Where is
know?
it?
It's the graveyard.
Oh,
You know why? Because all
why?
dreams are buried in there. The dreams of $1 million house, the dream of going on vacation, the dreams of,
Oh,
I don't know, having to travel around the world, the dreams of the most expensive car, whatever it may be.
yeah.
All of our dreams most of the time have a value in it. So the graveyard is the most expensive place on earth
Mhm.
because they never came true. Because
Yeah.
why? Because we kept
They
holding
took
on.
him. Yeah. They took all the dreams with them down there.
Correct. And they never
Oh,
did
that was
anything
sweet.
about their dreams. So, not to make it sad, but think about that. Our time here, we
Mm-hmm.
are being time on this earth. It's not ours, it's
I
God's
know.
time.
Yeah.
He has the control. We don't have a control over it. So, I would say live spontaneously. I don't live it that way. I try to live spontaneously. But if you are presented with something new, that is God knocking on your door. I ignored this knock 4 years ago, how I wish I
Yeah.
don't live with no with regrets anymore. But I have to say this, but I used to regret it.
Yeah.
But there's always a reason for everything. So if you are watching this at this very moment, do something
It
about it.
meant
And
to be. Yeah.
it's meant to be. Yep. Sorry, that
Yeah.
was a long one. I kept
No,
saying sorry.
don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I had interviews over an hour. We're what 25 minutes. It's nothing. It's okay. I'm a talker, and most of my people, when they like, and there's so much to unpack because it's just, there's so much about this online business that I'm excited about, and I know everybody else excited about. And they want to talk. We can't just keep it 15 minutes. I can't do anything. You know.
I want to thank you for inviting me. It's an honor and really, really an honor. That I was so
My
honored that
pleasure.
I didn't want to cancel it just because of my voice. I didn't talk all day
Oh,
yesterday for this.
you're preparing yourself, saving it for this interview. Oh, that was sweet. Thank you so much for accepting my the invitation. And we're gonna catch up again later on. And it was lovely talking to you. It was lovely listening to your story and everything. And again, I appreciate it that without the voice, you still did it. And that shows dedication, people. That's what we say. This business is like any other businesses. It needs commitment, dedication, and patience. That's it. Like, because it's a real business. And if you want to slack off, you're not gonna get a result that you always want, right? So
Yeah,
it's all up to you. It's up to you to take that first step. If you have any questions, if you're even a little bit curious, reach out to us, to me, to Rina, anybody in the community. We're all happy to help and answer questions. We're all here to help, right? So thank you so much. And let me take a picture from you. There you go. One, two. I love it. Thank
always
you,
be
Rina.
grateful. Always be grateful.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Practicing gratitude made a huge difference in my life. Seriously. And I
Same.
see your videos and everything. You talk about gratitude and mindset and everything. I love it. Every time I enjoy it very much. And thank you. Thank you. Love you. Feel better. I hope your voice come back soon. I know it's annoying. I know.
It's my excuse not to go to work on Monday. Just kidding.
Oh, good. Use that as an excuse. You have an extra day off. That's awesome. Have a long weekend.
Bye.
Bye, honey. Thank you. Bye, guys.